This letter, I think it is a continuous, it proves that the problem was not solved yet, and it's ongoing actually. It comes in a moment where all Jordanians thought that there was a reconciliation within the family and things was over. And this letter comes in this way as well, to renew the whole issue of this problem. I guess this is, again, the first time in history of Jordan that Jordanians witness kind of gesture, that a king or a prince who gives up his title with a letter of complaints in a way. I guess this is a letter that comes in a moment to keep or to revive, let's say, the problem. Yeah, basically, I think this is a continuous problem. Well, yes, there is a symbolism in issuing such letter in the first day of Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan for Muslim family. It's a day where families usually gather together. It's a time of reconciliation. So deciding to send such letter in the first day of Ramadan, detaching himself from the family, I guess it has also a symbolic meaning as well. Therefore, the logic was supposed to see him today within the family in an iftar all together in a proof that there is no problem. Instead of that, we had this letter that comes through an unofficial channel, which means it's not an official announcement of the royal court. It is on his own personal Twitter, which means it was not revised, it was not approved by the royal court, and actually there was no mentioning of the king, which means that there was no consultation within the family and with the king, because in reality, who decides or who should decide whether to keep the title or to give it up is the king himself. So doing it this way, it's more a personal initiative that Hamza took by himself. Square zero with the same old problem. There is for sure a contradiction now after this letter between the letter that was published a month ago. We called it the apology letter from Prince Hamza. Now there's a big contradiction, because this is not just a personal announcement of giving up a title, but also in a way repeating the same criticism that he in his video last year made. He criticized the policies in different way, and he accused that these policies was the reason behind leaving or giving up the title, which means there is a hidden also criticism that proves that there is no real reconciliation within the family. And solutions were not really efficient. So of course, there is now a new phase. If it's approved from His Majesty that Prince Hamza is not anymore a prince, he's a normal citizen, then even to be sentenced this way in case of committing crimes might be also one of the options. Second, that he set himself free from all the obligations of the family, because we saw that all the actions against him were taken within the family, by the family. Now he's detaching himself, he's setting himself free, he's not part of the family. So in a way, he's not obliged anymore to follow what they decide. At this stage, I think it might be as well critical. It's the first time in history of Jordan that we witness such thing. And this means that everything is possible now. But I hope that there will be a kind of wisdom to contain the whole issue and solve it in the best way also for Jordan and Jordanians.